We're still months away from the release of Starz' beloved series Outlander, but at least we've got updates from time to time about the progress of Season 7's filming. And the latest news we heard about Outlander is that Season 7 is bringing back 6 characters from past seasons. Who are these characters and what role will they play this time around? So make sure you keep watching today's episode for more. Just in, 6 major characters from previous seasons of the popular Starz series Outlander are returning for Season 7, including Dougal Mackenzie, played by Graham McTavish. Some beloved characters from the previous season of the popular Starz series Outlander will return in the forthcoming 7th season. The historical/time travel television program is based on the highly successful Diana Gabaldon book series of the same name. The novel Outlander tells the tale of Culture War II medic Claire Randall, who, while on her honeymoon in Scotland, inexplicably travels across time and finds herself in the Scottish Highlands in 1743, in a world and civilization extremely apart from her own. Once upon a time, Claire faces numerous threats to her life and is forced into an arranged union with Jamie Fraser. Over the years, the Starz program has gained a huge number of admirers all over the world. Although there have been significant alterations throughout the show's existence, Outlander mostly adheres to the primary plot lines of the books. Each season is based on one of the books. There is a lot of new information emerging regarding the next episodes of Outlander Season 7, which is presently in production. 6 beloved characters from previous seasons of the show will return in Outlander Season 7, according to news from Deadline. In addition to Steven Cree as old Ian Murray, Andrew Whipp as Jamie's father Brian Fraser, Nell Hudson as Leary Fraser, Layla Burns as Joan McKimmey, Marcelli's sister and Jamie's stepdaughter, and Lotte Verbeek as Galis Duncan, Claire's former friend turned enemy and a fellow time traveler, Graham McTavish, who is currently on HBO's House of Dragons, will reprise their roles as the following, is what showrunner, author, and executive producer Matthew B. Roberts had to say about the cast's reunion. One of the many joys of our epic story is the element of time travel, which allows us to revisit some of our favorite characters in different times and places. And we're thrilled to welcome back so many familiar faces for Season 7. In addition to our returning cast, we're also excited to welcome several new actors to the Outlander family and cannot wait to introduce them to fans in our extended season. Aside from these past characters, several new faces will also make their debut in the upcoming season. Season 7 of Outlander will introduce viewers to a handful of new characters in addition to the returning stars. Roger's ancestor Buck Mackenzie, Dougal Mackenzie, and Galis Duncan's illegitimate son Dougal Mackenzie, and Gloria Obiano, or Dune, as Mercy Woodcock, a free black woman attempting to navigate the challenges and dangers of colonial America. Rod Hallett, The Last Kingdom, as Benedict Arnold, the infamous revolutionary soldier turned traitor. Diarmaid Murtaugh, Vikings, as Buck Mackenzie. Laura Donnelly, who presently stars in HBO Max's The Nevers, played Jenny in the show's original run. So, what's the significance of these returning characters in Season 7? How will it affect the show? It will be interesting to see how closely Outlander Season 7 adheres to the books after a shorter Season 6 drew mixed reactions from reviewers and viewers alike. The storyline of Book 6, A Breath of Snow and Ashes, has some more to go on the show because Season 6 was shorter than normal. But in Book 7, An Echo in the Bone, readers can anticipate a lot more time travel mischief, as well as Jamie and Claire traveling to Scotland, which will probably explain how most of the returning characters will appear. That, however, does not explain Dougal Mackenzie and Brian Fraser's reappearance. Both of them have been dead for some time, even in the past. The only reason for Jamie's uncle and father being on Outlander alive and well, other flashbacks, is time travel. Season 7's premiere date has not yet been confirmed by Starz, although viewers can anticipate hearing something by the beginning of 2023. Now, since we already gave you a heads up on the return of some of the past characters in Season 7, we might as well share with you everything you need to know about the upcoming season. For starters, let's talk about its release date. On March 14, 2021, the 7th season of Outlander was announced, but the anticipated premiere date hasn't been specified since. However, considering that filming for Season 7 began in Scotland in May 2022 and that Season 7 production started in April 2022, it appears likely that the network will air the show in late 2022 or early 2023. The new episodes, on the other hand, are anticipated to air at the same hour of 9 p.m. every week on ET. We would like to emphasize that at this time, this is simply a rumor and that the network will confirm it in the upcoming months. So, what else can we expect from the plot, aside from the fact that it will draw inspiration from the events of the seventh book, An Echo in the Bone? The novel follows Claire and Jamie Fraser as they continue their travels in America during the Revolution. They are occasionally joined by their nephew Ian Murray, lifelong friend Lord John Grey, and Jamie's son William Ransom. The story also centers on Brianna, a daughter of Jamie and Claire, and her husband Roger Mackenzie, who has finally been able to bring their two children, Mandy and Jeremiah, back to the 20th century. According to the two scripts Katrina Balfe received in late 2021, filming Outlander Season 7 will be tough, as she mentions on Josh Horowitz's Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. She remembers getting an email with the first two scripts while she was feeding her son. She started reading the first episode but had to stop since her eyes were growing tired. The Claire Fraser actress added that she has received the first two episodes, which is great because they are preparing to resume production. They'll be filming for an entire year, the actress continued, so it'll be challenging. Dougal Mackenzie said, "We're going to gird our loins, so to speak." And of course, what will Outlander be if the main cast won't be returning? So in Season 7, expect to see the main cast members return to reprise their respective roles. In addition to some new cast members, the following actors will reprise their roles: Katrina Balfe as Claire Randall Fraser, Sam Heughan as Jamie Fraser, Richard Rankin as Roger Wakefield, Sophie Skelton as Brianna Randall, John Bell as young Ian Murray, David Barry as Lord John Grey, and Caitlin O'Ryan as Lizzie Weems Beardsley, to name a few. Outlander is a television series that is produced by Tall Ship Productions, Left Bank Pictures, and Story Mining and Supply Company in collaboration with Sony Pictures Television. Executive producers on the show include Roberts, as well as Ronald D. Moore, Meryl Davis, Tony Graffia, Luke Schellhaas, Andy Harris, Jim Kohlberg, Katrina Balfe, and Sam Heughan. In other related news, lead actor Sam Heughan argued against being during the first season's assault scene. Just a trigger warning, but the following info we're about to share with you guys has mention of sexual assault. Outlander is renowned for its sexual content and in addition to its outstanding acting and Emmy-nominated costume and production design. Even though Outlander may not have as many of these scenes as a show like Game of Thrones, it still has a respectable number. Even more infamously, Heughan's contract calls for him to shoot naked scenes, which he has done since Season 1. When the first season of Outlander was released, one particular scene stunned many. This was the incident where Black Jack Randall assaulted Jamie after he had been imprisoned and tortured by a redcoat. The scene is graphic and does not downplay the evilness of what is happening. Years after the sequence was filmed, Heughan can still clearly remember his discussion with the Outlander crew about how graphic the physical exhibition of his body would be. Heughan claims in his new biography, Waypoints: My Scottish Journey, that he didn't think the scene required him to expose himself to the camera. The actor discovered that rather than heightening the severity of the encounter, being naked instead sexualized a horrific experience. Heughan pushed back as a result, and he and the production team ultimately decided that Jamie's naked body would be in view after the scene as opposed to during it. The production team decided that graphic shots should be left on the cutting room floor during post-production. This wasn't a moment where I felt that being naked would add to the horror of what Jamie undergoes in that castle dungeon as a form of punishment, subjugation, and humiliation. Heughan explained in his memoir, "I pushed back, reasoning that nudity symbolized a horrific experience for my character, and it sparked quite a debate. Creative conversations are a feature of all productions. Good art is made by questioning the truth, and we all want to get it right." The actor continued by saying that because of how times have evolved, the shot was unneeded and somewhat betrayed his faith in the creative team. He claimed that imagination is much more potent than actual sight and that viewers don't need to witness the tragedy to understand what the actors go through. With that, we're capping off today's video about Outlander Season 7. Are you excited about the return of the series? Let us know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching today's video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with a notification bell on for more videos like these. See you in the next one.